Spacious, quiet, comfortable. A great mid-sized luxury SUV can be everything you want out of a car and worth the jump over smaller SUVs. Does the BMW X5 fit the bill? We know these cars. The Edmunds team tests, drives, and reviews SUVs like this every single day, so we're the ones to ask. So, is this generation of X5 right for you? We worked with the team over at CarMax to go over all the details so you can decide whether you should pick or pass. So, what are we working with here? This is the 4th generation X5, specifically the version right before BMW refreshed it for 2024. And this is one of BMW's nicer models. It's a step up in size, luxury, and price from the compact X3, and it sits beneath the full-size X7 in the lineup. Now, if you're looking at an X5, you might also want to consider similar SUVs like the Mercedes GLE and Audi Q8. This 2022 X5 will typically cost you a few thousands less than a similar Q8 and be just a bit cheaper than the GLE. But before we get into touchscreens and trunk space and cup holders, you want to know if it's reliable and gives good crash ratings, right? Well, reliability is not a reason to buy an X5. We turn to RepairPal, an independent reliability tracker for this kind of thing. This 2022 X5 gets a 2 out of 5 average reliability rating from RepairPal, ranking 13th out of 19 cars like this. Maintenance and repairs will cost you a little more per year on average compared to other luxury SUVs. The likelihood of a repair being a severe issue is also higher than average. Crash test ratings are pretty good. This generation earns a 4 out of 5 stars from NHTSA and a top safety pick from the IIHS. The only thing the IIHS warns about? Headlights. We've all been on the receiving end of super bright headlights while driving at night, and these X5s are one of the culprits. Okay, enough about the basics. Let's find out why you might actually want to buy one of these things. There's a bunch of space back here. The trunk is deeper than the X3, so you're less likely to have to fold down the rear seats or stack things on top of each other to fit everything that you need. If you do need to fold everything down, there's plenty of room for larger items. This space ranks in the top tier in terms of capacity compared to the competition. Since we're back here, we love that the lights come on automatically when you open the tailgate. That's super helpful when you're loading stuff at night. But the X5 has one trick back here that's super rare that I'm kind of obsessed with. You might have already noticed it. Look at this. It's like a little truck tailgate. It's perfect for having a seat while you put on your boots, stopping to enjoy the scenery, or, serving as a little table for a quick picnic. Plus, if you just open the top part, that means that the tailgate is shorter, so you're less likely to hit something. Now, not all SUVs have this. It's not something you're gonna see every day, and I love it. BMW has built good driving cars for decades. I mean, their slogan was the ultimate driving machine for ages, and this X5 definitely lives up to the hype. And that all starts right here with these comfortable seats.
You'd probably expect good seats in a vehicle like this, but these stand out from the competition. They are really supportive, both for cruising and sporty driving, and more importantly, there's a wide range of adjustments you can make, so it's easy to find your perfect seating position. Our taller editors loved this extendable thigh bolster. The suspension is comfortable too. Some X5s have adjustable air suspension, which means there's a big difference between soft comfort mode and stiff sport mode. On our test loops, we found it can really change how the car feels. Plus, the way this car brakes in corners makes me feel really confident that I'm in control. Trust us, we drive thousands of miles. This is a very good feeling.
The beating heart for any great driving experience is the engine. And thankfully, the X5 has several options which all impressed us when we tested them. Now this turbo 6-cylinder engine that we're driving right now is a smooth and strong baseline. It'll say 40i in the model name if this is what you're looking for, but BMW gave multiple options.
BMW gives you more choices. There's a plug-in hybrid with more than 30 miles of EPA-estimated electric-only range before it becomes a regular hybrid, and that one is called the 45e. There's also powerful V8 versions called the 50i or M50i. Remember though, plug-in hybrids only really make sense if you have somewhere to charge. In our testing, fuel economy was just okay unless you get the hybrid, but you really cannot go wrong here. all of BMW's engine options in the X5 feel great.
We've seen bigger screens in tons of new cars, but trust us, the tech in here is still a strong point. The touchscreen is nicely integrated into the dash, and unlike newer X5s, you actually get physical buttons and knobs to control the temperature while still keeping your eyes on the road. And that's something we wish a lot of new cars did. Now, one plus is that BMW created multiple control options, so you don't have to go poking at the touchscreen if that's not your style. All right, let's check out these gesture controls. In our experience, this isn't the most accurate way to turn the volume up, but I do feel like a magician. BMW quickly got rid of this little party trick on their newer cars because it became too easy to set it off, especially if you talk with your hands. One swipe right and your call is gone. There are plenty of charging options with a USB-C port and a regular USB port up front, plus more USB-Cs in the rear, which we love to see. And all your passengers with the latest gen phones will love it too. One caveat for Android users though. For some reason, even though Apple CarPlay has been available on this generation from the beginning, Android Auto was not available until 2021. And don't worry if Google tells you that you have to pay for CarPlay. That's something that BMW tried out back in 2019, and they quickly got rid of it a year later. So all X5s come with it, and you don't have to pay a dime. All that said, there are a couple of things to keep in mind if you're actually thinking about buying one of these. First, as much as we love the look and feel of this luxury interior, especially in this color, the functionality just isn't there as much as we'd like for a car like this. I'm talking things like cup holders, storage bins, cubbies. It's just not quite there. This spot up front for your phone or wallet, good luck, because it's hard to reach when you're using the cup holders, and it will not fit your big water bottles. For the people on the go to work, the gym, and in between, you're probably not gonna like this setup. It's not just here. Modern family life just doesn't really fit well elsewhere in the X5. There isn't much space in the door pockets, and the center console bin can't hold much more than a couple of water bottles. So if you're driving little kids around, the lack of small item storage will leave you wanting. And we've driven a lot of family SUVs that excel in this. Think the Honda Pilot. But this is just not the BMW strong suit. We noticed something else when we were testing: visibility. Now, if we use the surround view camera, which stitches together a bunch of different camera angles from around the car, we can see great. But that system was optional as part of the parking assistance package. When we're not using it, it's easy to see all the little blind spots when you're trying to look out of the X5. That makes it harder to check for other vehicles when you're trying to change lanes or look for pedestrians at crosswalks. Blind spot monitoring was standard though, which does help with lane changes, but still, just something to keep in mind. So what do you think? Does the fun driving, great tech, and spacious interior of this generation X5 mark it as a pick? Or does the lack of small item storage and scarce availability of a third row make you want to pass? Let us know in the comments below, and we'll see you next time.